Today, I will be demonstrating how to install SageMaker Notebook and how to execute Python scripts on the Python 3 kernel in Jupyter. Completing in advance. Um, I have developed a AWS CloudFormation template that would deploy the required AWS resources. I've developed a Python script to execute on Jupyter, and also I have obtained data from Open Data DC to leverage in the demonstrations. Currently on the screen, I am displaying the CloudFormation template that will be used to deploy the AWS resources. So as I scroll down to the resources section, you see the notebook instance section that will be deployed. Um, One thing I would like to draw your attention to is that under the notebook instance lifecycle configuration, I will be installing AWS Wrangler and Folium Python libraries on start once this instance is launched. I have my security group as well as an IAM role that will be attached to the notebook instance, a KMS key to encrypt the notebook instance, and last, an S3 bucket, which will host my CSV data that will be used by my Python scripts. On the next screen, this is the Python script that I will be executing in Jupyter. It's using AWS Wrangler to import data from an S3 bucket and read the CSV file and add that to a data frame. The Folium library will be used to generate a baseline street map of Washington, D.C. And that library will also be used to um, plot the data frame data onto the map. This is a CSV file of the data that I obtained from Open Data DC, which consists of motor vehicle thefts for the month of March 2024. Again, the CloudFormation template will be leveraged to deploy the following AWS resources: SageMaker Notebook, Security Group, KMS Key, IAM role, and S3 bucket. So I will proceed now into deploying the CloudFormation template to generate these resources. So I will be creating a new resource. I'll be uploading a template. So these are my parameters for my template. For instance, the notebook instance type, storage. I'll set my subnet and VPC that I want to launch this instance into. Okay, while the resources are being deployed, I will pause this video, and once they have been completed deploying, I will um, start back. Okay, the CloudFormation template has completed executing. So let's review our resources. So first, let's do a refresh. So our S3 bucket that will be used to host our CSV data for our Python scripts has been created. I will click on that bucket and I need to create a folder object called CSV. And then within that object, I want to upload my CSV data. Okay, I have my CSV data uploaded to my S3 bucket. So next thing, I want to review my notebook instance, which has been created and is in service. I have added my CSV data to my S3 bucket already. My SageMaker Notebook instance has been created. So now I will proceed to open Jupyter from my SageMaker Notebook instance. So to do that, I will click Open Jupyter. And once in Jupyter, I will open the Python 3 kernel to execute my Python script. So I will go to New, choose Conda Python 3. Then I will grab my Python script. So as you can see, I'm importing the AWS Wrangler library and the Folium library. I will be um, reading the CSV data from my S3 location, adding it to a data frame. Using the Folium library, I will be creating a map of the DC area, and then I will be plotting the data frame data to the map using Folium. So I will execute this script. And as you can see, I have a map of DC, and my data from my data frame is populated on the map. If I scan in, zoom in, these locations are interactive and display a pop-up, and you can see motor vehicle thefts for the month of March 2024 displayed on the map. That is the conclusion for this demonstration. Here are some references. These references give you a breakdown about how to use notebook instances in the AWS environment. The other reference is to open data DC, where I retrieve my data used in my map. Also, another reference is to AWS Wrangler, the Python library, which was used to interact with the AWS resources and to read that CSV file into a Panda data frame, and the Folium library, which was used to generate the map component to the script. Thank you.